Hello, fellow mystics. How are you? I know it's been a minute, but I've been focusing on myself, and now I'm back. And instead of doing my former style of video I used to upload, I will be doing a bit more tarot and astrology and sharing with you another side of me. So, if you notice, my channel, the name of my channel has changed. It is now Mystic by Nature instead of Majestic Meditations and More, because I will be doing some meditations, but for the most part I'll be sticking more with tarot, astrology, and a few of my tarot readings. I'd like to do like a meditation in the beginning and end. I haven't quite figured out like the rundown of how I want to do it, but I'm here. I'm back. So if you're watching this right now, though, you're right on time for what you ask. We are getting ready to enter into the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal. We are currently in its energy. It started its transit on the 26th of July, and it will reach its peak on August 8th. This is not your average astrological moment. This is your cosmic reset, boo. Like manifestation headquarters is what 8-8 portal is. Every year on August 8th, the Sun in Leo aligns with the star Sirius, and it aligns with the Earth's energy, and it opens up this particular portal. The combination of energies will flood us with high frequency light codes, more confidence, and deep spiritual upgrades. I myself am experiencing it because I feel like since we've kind of been in this energy, I've been kind of non-stop working. I'm not mad at it though. So with this high frequency that we are under right now, our souls are getting like an energetic download and upgrades up from manifestation, intuition, elevation, and like fully stepping into our highest selves or into our highest power. It's in conjunction with Chiron right now, which is in Aries. So many will finally be able to release the ego-based fears that they have been having and stepping into authentic powers. This means expect heightened energy, intense vivid dreams, and synchronicities. I'm going to do a quick rundown of what each sign, specifically Sun and Rising, can expect and how to best harness this potent energy. And I will say before I even start, if you are not a person who is doing meditation or journaling, this is the time to start now. Today is the day to start it now, as we are in this Mercury Kazemi, and it's all about communication, dreaming, journaling, and kind of allowing yourself to take off the cloak that you've been hiding under and stepping into the limelight. Okay, so I'm going to do some prayers. I've already cleared my cards. Alright, may God's Spirit and my angels cover me during this reading. Shield me from any negative energies or entities and allow me to be a vessel to relay a message to those under the sound of my voice. Amen. I think I'm going to clear my cards a little bit with my sage, and then I'll get started. How have you guys been dealing with the energy? It's been pretty favorable. Me being a Cancer rising is sitting right in my 10th house of career, so it's kind of like making me revamp what it is that I want career-wise. And although I am reluctant to put myself out into the public eye, it seems that's what my spirit team wants. So I am being obedient because nobody likes getting a spiritual whipping, you know? So we're going to start off first with Aries rising and Aries sun. This will be hitting your 5th house. So your creativity, your joy, your romantic life is being activated. You may receive a little bit of a glow up. This is a time for you to say yes to being seen and let the little girl or boy in you come out and play. The card pull for you, Aries rising. Okay, please, for Aries rising. All right. For some reason, I'm not feeling those. So I'm going to redo it again. Can I get a 3-card pull for Aries rising? Okay. I don't think I introduced myself as the kind of reader that I am. So I'm an intuitive reader. So what some people may get looking at the cards, I may not always get. So don't expect the typical reading of the cards. Like, I'm not reading from a book. I'm picking up the energy off of it and allowing myself to kind of flow with it. Okay? 1 second. Oh, what's going on with mine? Alright, so the first card that I got for Aries rising and Aries sun is the High Priestess card. I got the High Priestess card, and then I have the Queen of Wands that came out with the Knight of Swords and the Sun card. I'm not going to show the Sun card because I know YouTube is funny about nudity, so I'm not going to show it. But those are the 3 cards, the 4 cards that came out. Aries rising, you are now come out of a space of feeling like your voice is not being heard, and you are stepping off into your creative bag, following your intuition, and you're taking action, being very confident, standing in that energy, standing in your shh. And this is going to bring you pure happiness, overall happiness. You will feel elevation emotionally, mentally, physically. I even see a financial blessing come through. You're taking action and you're not looking back. Some people may think you have lost your mind. It's okay. Go forth, take action, and don't be afraid to stand in your power. You're being divinely led. And you're highly protected, Aries rising. This may be an idea that you've had for a long time that you've been kind of putting off. But now that you have kind of released that that ego fear, the egoistic fear. What is egoistic? You are allowing yourself to step into your power. So that is a beautiful thing, Aries. Now, let's do Taurus. Taurus rising, this will be hitting your 4th house of home, healing, and roots. It's really, really loud for you during this AA portal. You're realigning with ancestral power, and you are building a new emotional foundation. You're no longer allowing your emotions to lay stagnant with you. You're speaking up, saying what's on your mind, owning what's yours, and releasing what's not yours. This would be a time that you might be releasing a lot of behavioral family patterns or her lack of communication. So maybe your family is not a family that's really good at communicating with each other and saying what's on their mind. And you are releasing that. You're saying what's on your mind. You're speaking your truth. You're saying it with your chest. This might also be, I just seen a divorce court. So this could possibly be divorce court, and then I seen a custody court. So this could possibly even somebody finally making the decision to get a divorce and are possibly going to custody court for their babies. And I do see it turning in your favor. So if you've been thinking about it and you're listening to me, go forth with it. Give me a 3-card pull for Taurus rising for the AA portal. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so I got the Death card and the Five of Swords. So there may have been some, arguing within the family unit, and you are tired of it. You're no longer accepting it. You are removing yourself from the drama. You want no parts with it, and I don't blame you. If it ain't none of your business and it don't directly affect you, keep yourself out of it. If this possibly is a court case or something, you're tired of fighting. You're tired of doing the back and forth. So you are releasing yourself from that relationship, and you're getting out of it with not a second thought in mind. I did get the Lover's card, but it came out sideways. Not exactly reversed, but not upright either. So when I see that, I see the ending of a relationship, or making the decision about ending a relationship. So as I stated before, if that is you I am speaking to, you are being universally and cosmically supported. You have tried everything. You have communicated. You have done everything you possibly can. And you're tired of living in that Ten of Swords energy. You're tired of beating yourself up about it. You took the time to rest and meditate on it. You feel like you put in so much work, and nothing is changing. So now you're going to step into that King of Wands energy and take action and take your life back, take your power back. You're following your heart, no longer doing what other people expect of you, whether it's staying in a relationship or I just seen like a mother and son dynamic. So it could possibly mean you walking away from your mother. You dealt with the toxic patterns and behaviors of her your entire life, and now you're tired of it. You're ready to end it. If it's a relationship, the same thing applies. I'm not mad at that, Taurus. Do your thing. Life is too short to keep it wasting on bickering and fighting with other people. So I commend you for walking away and choosing yourself. All right, Gemini rising and Gemini sun. This AA portal will be hitting your third house. It holds the key during this period. Your voice holds the key. There's something very soothing about most Gemini rising voices. So it's time for you to use your voice. Manifest through writing, speaking, sharing your truth, starting that podcast, starting that blog, writing your story, doing meditation videos, just putting yourself out there, putting yourself into a leadership position, putting yourself out into the community, becoming a community leader, not being afraid of stepping into position of power. You have the energy to do it. You have the power to do it. You have the intellect to do it. So go for it. Just be mindful as we manifest on this 8-8 portal. Be careful what you say, because what you say, what you think, even including about yourself, will shape your future reality. And we don't want to bring any kind of negative energy in, because we're going to be in this energy for a minute. Next 6 months, 8-8 portal is just going to change some lives. This is a big transformational time between Chiron being in Aries and the 8-8 portal and the Mercury Cazimi and Jupiter transiting into Cancer and Mars transiting into Libra, and shoot, all the planets just doing their own thing. We have a lot of changes and transformations coming. So it's time. Don't hold yourself back. Gemini rising, Gemini sun, what can they expect with the 8-8 portal? Okay. Third card for Gemini rising. Okay. Okay, so first card I got was the Four of Swords. And then the second card that came out was the Six of Cups. And when I looked at this, I immediately thought of the inner child. I immediately thought of the inner child. And innocence and purity. So you are taking yourself back mentally into that space and allowing yourself to be free, and maybe doing some inner child healing. Because I did get the Six of Swords that came out right behind it. So doing some inner child healing, and you're leaving behind all of those old beliefs that you may have thought about yourself, that somebody put into you, ingrained into you, telling you that you weren't good enough, that your voice didn't matter, that you were not seen, that you were not heard. You're pushing all that to the side, and you are now going forth and having faith and stepping out. I do see a creative idea of, I see a book actually being written, maybe a biography. And I also see, I see one of those old school camcorders in my head. So maybe somebody is thinking about doing maybe a blog or getting onto YouTube, and that would be the route to go. From this, you have other opportunities grow, and you will be able to not only see personal growth, but you will see financial growth. You just got to take the leap and do it. All right, Gemini rising, Gemini sun, Cancer rising, Cancer sun. This will be hitting your second house. I'm a Cancer rising myself, and I can definitely already feel this energy. It is very intense. So this Lionsgate for Cancer rising is realigning values in the bank. So realigning our coins. It's time to claim your worth. One of the songs that's playing is Milo Walters, and it's called Worth It. So you're claiming your worth, boo. You already have it. You're claiming it like it's already yours. Taking back your power, standing in your power. You know who you are. You know what you want. You are not willing to settle for less. You know the power you possess. You're not going to let anyone interfere with it. You're not going to let anyone block you. All I can say is go get it, baby, because I'm definitely getting mine. Okay? What can Cancer rising expect for the AA portal? Yeah, baby. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay. I'm not taking that. I don't take ones that fall on the ground. Anything else? All right. So, you are coming to the end of a cycle. Death card. You are having a rebirth and transformation, Cancer rising. You are allowing yourself to, I heard live. You're allowing yourself to live. You're no longer allowing anybody else to hold you back, as I previously stated. And you are putting a crown on your head. You're a queen or a king. You're being very confident in your energy. And underneath the deck, I already have the Wheel of Fortune. So your life is about to change. You have put in the work. You have done the shadow work. You have had your crying nights. You put your ideas, intuitive downloads into action. Good job, Cancer rising. Pat myself on the back, too. You have restored balance to your life. At one point in time, you were over giving. Now you have pulled back, and instead of giving out, you are pouring in, which is extremely important. And this came after a time of heartbreak. I mean, I don't necessarily see the heartbreak card, But I feel like this came after a time of heartbreak. Like you've been in a constant season of like transformation, and every cycle has been not the easiest cycle, but you have continued to push through. You have continued to apply pressure. You have not given up. You have tapped into your own inner strength. And by tapping into your own inner strength and taking action and restoring balance to your life, you are now getting ready to reap the rewards with this Wheel of Fortune and this Ace of Pentacles. So instead of struggling with money and feeling like more money was going out than coming in, you are getting ready to reap your harvest. Your harvest is coming in. You're about to be sitting in your coins. You're about to be sitting in your happiness. Your creativity is flowing. Your heart is open. I was getting ready to say open for love. So maybe this is a self-love as well as external love. As a Cancer rising myself, I welcome all love. Okay? Yeah, see? We got the 9 of Wands. So this is after a season. Like you rose up like the phoenix. It's been a hard couple of transits for you. You are leaving that behind, allowing yourself to be emotionally balanced, not allowing yourself to be torn down by other people's emotions or even the emotions of your own. You're moving forward. For some of you, this can mean physical union with a divine partner, or this can mean union between your masculine and feminine energies. And for some of you, this could be starting a family or creating generational wealth. Oh, I love it. I claim it. I claim it and receive it. Okay? So that's it for Cancer rising, Cancer sun, Leo rising, Leo sun. This AA portal is hitting your first house. This is your portal to grab the reins and shine. Like, step on the stage. This is your rebirth. Your higher self is leading now instead of allowing your fears and your ego to talk you out of your success and your opportunities. Stand in it. Stand in it. Show up. Show out. Shine like the star you are. Roar. So Leo rising, what can you expect with the AA portal? What can Leo rising expect with the AA portal? Yes, yes, baby, yes. Yes. So, first card that came out was the Emperor. So, you're going to be standing on it. Structure, organization, grounded, rooted, not being deterred. If you can look in the Emperor card, it almost looks like there's some mountains behind him. So you have pushed against all the obstacles, pushed the obstacles behind you. The World card came out right behind it. So you are ending that cycle of allowing yourself to be beat up. You're allowing the cycle of allowing yourself to not be a priority. You are stepping in your true Lion Leo power. And you're grounding yourself in it. And with that's going to come emotional fulfillment. Some of you may be finding peace, inner peace, and understanding with self by tapping into your faith, whatever that may look like. If you're watching tarot, more than likely you're probably not going to church, but then, I mean, you might be. Regardless, you are finding out what your purpose is. You are discovering your purpose. You're stepping into your purpose. And you're doing it unafraid. I'm looking at that yellow cup. The yellow cup is really, really bright to me. So that tells me that you're doing it confidently. The lily pads, I keep on a foundation. So you're creating a new foundation for yourself. Being more structured, being more organized. Song that's playing is Tim's Free Mind. So you're freeing yourself. No longer allowing your broken self to lead you or guide you. All right, then, Leo rising. Stand in it, girl. Our guy. All right, so let's go on to Virgo. Virgo, this is hitting your 12th house. So, Virgo rising, Virgo sun. Your spirit team is screaming at you. It's time to slow down, baby. Like you're doing too much. It's time for you to go inward, receive the messages to get you more in alignment. This may be the perfect time to find a mentor, someone you trust to help you kind of navigate those shadow parts that are coming up in your spiritual world, especially as we move over this year and during this time period where you're being called to be a lot more vulnerable with yourself. Sometimes Virgo rising, you can have a hard time being vulnerable. You see it as a sign of being weak, and it's very much not. By being vulnerable and allowing your emotions to kind of come to the front or rise shows a sense of strength. And it's time for you to show that type of strength. Instead of thinking you can do it all on your own. You can't. Nobody can do everything on their own. That's not why we were created. We're spiritual beings in a human body, so we are supposed to have connection. We are supposed to have help. What can Virgo rising, Virgo sun expect for this 8/8 portal? All right. Okay. I'm going to take it because it's there. Okay. Okay, so one of the first cards that came out was the Queen of Swords and the Tower card. And when I look at the Queen of Swords, usually she can be somebody who is kind of sharp with her words. And right after it came out, the Wheel of Fortune. Intuitively, what I am picking up, though, is the possibility of a tower that is unexpected that may come in, dealing with a Queen of Swords type energy. And because of her being in that Queen of Swords type energy, something clicks in your brain and you're deciding that you no longer want to play the same game board that she's playing. Where did game board come from? You're ready to let yourself out. Oh, past energy. It's past energy. Okay. So there may have been a tower in your life with dealing with the Queen of Swords. And it was hard for you to pull yourself out of that energy. And then you tapped into yourself, went inward, opened up your heart. Realize just how strong you are. And by doing that, and pouring into yourself and loving on yourself, you have put yourself in the Wheel of Fortune energy. And everything has shifted for you. The song that's playing is Anthony Hamilton, The Best of Me, Back to Love. So you are learning how to love yourself. You're learning how to love yourself again. I heard you're learning how to love yourself when you're opening yourself back up to being loved. And for some reason, I mean, I don't have it, but I see some type of a collaboration maybe coming through. Maybe springtime or some type of significant shift and change when it comes to your money in the springtime. By releasing this person, you may have just set yourself up to be in, I mean, he's not over here, but a King of Pentacles energy. And although I'm not a person who, likes, I'm not petty like that, throwing energy back into people's faces, but it's kind of going to make you flex a little bit. You're going to be able to kind of pop your collar. Pop your collar. Oh my God. You're going to be able to flex a little bit. And those same people who have hurt you and had you in this survival energy and made you realize your worth are going to be able to see your glow up. And it's going to be right in front in their face. You're not going to be able to miss it. There's no more days of you being depressed or being anxious. You have a wider outlook on life. And you are ready for all the growth. You planted the seeds and now your roses are growing. All right. All right. Something big is coming for you in springtime, Virgo rising. I'm not going to speak on it now. I'm going to wait. All right. So now we have Libra. Libra, this is hitting your 11th house. It's time for you to manifest your soul tribe. And kind of open yourself up to community, friendships, networking. And also trusting that the people who are coming in for you, clear that a little bit, will be for you. I see a lot of new collaborations coming in for you. Your dream is slowly about to become a reality. You just got to speak it into existence. Get all that murky stuff out of your head of feeling like you or don't have the time or are not good enough or people are not going to pay attention to you. The song that's playing is Upgrade You. So it's time to upgrade yourself. All right, Libra rising. Okay. Mr. Manifestor came here, the Magician. So you've been manifesting things. You're ready for your flowers to grow. First card that came out was the Hermit card and the Chariot card. But I feel like this is past energy, though. I feel like you have been in hermit mode, kind of isolating. And now it's time for you to kind of step out and get your coin. You might have might have an idea to help you get some money besides manifesting it, Libra, you like things to be balanced. And right now, things aren't as balanced as you would like to. Part of it is because you are lacking self-confidence and you're not speaking up for yourself. So there's a need to do that. There's a need for you to get confident, do some self-exploration. And by doing that self-exploration, your soul tribe will come to you. Collaborations will come to you. And that dream life, that dream car, that dream house, all of it will come to you. It will become a reality, but you have to step outside of the home in order to do that. It's pretty straight to the point. They're asking you to get in your King of Wands energy. Have some patience. You have poured enough into yourself. It's now time to pour into others and teach others what you have learned. You're much wiser than what you have been. So it's now time to become the teacher. Okay. Okay. All right, that is it for Libra. Scorpio, we are hitting your 10th house. So, you're in the limelight. Shining in your purpose. Like, you understand what your purpose is. In your career, you're really ready to take a chance on yourself. The Lion's Gate is here to unlock that for you. But you got to let it welcome you in. Like, you standing at the gate and I see you peeking in, but you're not walking. You can't be afraid to take a chance on yourself. In our society, in Western society, we are taught that making a mistake is a bad thing. But it's not. How do you know if something's not going to work out? The idea that you keep pushing down or putting to the back of your head might be the very idea that bring in the abundance that you want. So it's time to go forth with it, right? Scorpio rising, what can you expect with the AA portal? Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun. Okay. Okay. Okay, Scorpio rising, sit with the AA portal. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You've been feeling really left out in the cold, Scorpio rising. Whether this is with your career, you've been feeling like you've been overlooked at work, but you're getting more tasks to do, and definitely not getting paid enough for the work that you're doing, so you're feeling really left out in the cold. And now you're speaking up, saying what's on your mind, refusing to be a scapegoat or the one person in the office who is responsible over everything. You're no longer allowing yourself to be tired out by other people's lack of work ethic. You're tapping into your inner strength. Getting your emotions more balanced out. And allowing yourself to walk in your power. Might even be some recognition from your job. Some type of recognition, even a promotion. Or a raise. A financial raise. I'm with it. For those who are not working, or you're kind of in between jobs, this could signify for you that you finally have the idea of what direction that you want to take. You just have to tap into that inner strength and not allow those negative voices to interfere with the dreams that you have. You got stuff to do. Underneath the deck, I got the 10 of Pentacles. So you got a family to take care of. You got generational wealth to build. You have elders you may be taking care of. Your parents might stay with you. So you can't sit on your hands anymore. You got to move forward. You're more stable with your emotions. You're more confident. This AA portal is going to bring in some full clarity for you and emotional stability for you. And you're going to take action of it. Full action. Fast action. You're going to get more structured and organized. And go with the flow. Usually this is a card that kind of signifies some type of like sneaky behavior, but when I'm looking at it right now, I'm seeing you being strategic about it. You're making plans. I've been making plans for you. So you're making plans for yourself, and you're grounded in the decisions that you're making. Because usually this looks like he's running away, but in this, it looks like he's planted 2 of those swords into the ground, and he's doing it slowly. He's carrying the other ones in his arms, not necessarily running away, but he's making plans and kind of keeping it hush hush, so nobody else behind him will know what he's doing. So I guess that's a sign also. Whatever plans that you're making, keep it to yourself. All right, Scorpio. I know that's pretty easy for y'all. I mean, yeah, because y'all aren't people who like to give too much of what you got going on. Other person who has heavy Scorpio, well, I'm not gonna say heavy Scorpio energy, but I got Scorpio energy, so I'm not a person that likes telling my business either. So I get it. All right, so Sagittarius, this is hitting your 9th house. It's time to expand your mind, dear one. You'll need to do this through some travel, learning something new, or intuitive downloads even. Nothing is impossible. It's time for you to apply for that dream job or say yes to that dream job. It's time for you to speak, teach, preach. Just do you, okay? All right, what can Sagittarius rising expect for? Okay. Sagittarius expect with this 8-8 portal. Okay. My hand's struggling today. Okay. You about to get your wish come true. I got the 4 of Swords and the Chariot card. So you've been kind of maybe homebound. I heard working from home. So maybe you've been working from home and now you are ready to kind of step out. I heard a new job. So somebody, Sagittarius rising, is going to get a new job. It's going to be a wish come true for you. It's going to put you in the 4 of Wands energy, celebration. I don't know, for some reason I looked at this and I thought marriage. So maybe somebody going to have an international wedding or something. Or a job opportunity comes through when you're doing some traveling. I can see that. I can absolutely see that. And this might even possibly be somebody moving internationally. And this comes after a long time of rest and meditation, listening to your ancestors. 7 of Cups is underneath the deck. So you have a lot of options that have come to you suddenly. You're trying to figure out which direction to take. First of all, get out of your head. Tap more into that Sagittarius energy. Be carefree about it. Stop second guessing yourself. Take the trip. Do the job. Apply for the job. Say yes to the speaking engagement. Tap into that lucky energy that Sagittarius has. The energy that everybody in the zodiac wants. I have never met a Sagittarius that was not lucky. Okay, Capricorn. This is hitting your 8th house. This is your new year, your rebirth. Another chance to get things right. This is for the Capricorn rising. I mean, sun too, I guess. Your shadow work holds power. Don't be afraid to dig deep into the trenches of your inner self. This portal is about full transformation. Don't play yourself because you're afraid of being vulnerable, okay? What can Capricorn rising expect? Okay, I'll take it. What can Capricorn? Okay, I'll take it. Capricorn card came out. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn? Okay. All right. First card that came out was Death. So it matches up, you know, because it's your 8th house. Death card is ruled by Scorpio. As well as your card that came out, which is the Devil card. I'm not going to show it because there's nudity on it. You are coming to the end of toxic cycles running your life. You are coming out of that 10 of Swords energy. You are no longer holding yourself back or self-sabotaging. You are fighting back with everything that you have in your heart. You are not allowing yourself to drown or fall. You're walking away from any negativity, whether it's people, job, place, things. You're walking away from it all. You're realizing that where you are now is no longer emotionally fulfilling, and you're looking for something new. You're ready to explore. You're ready to grow. And you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. Okay. I don't feel like there's too much more I need to say about Capricorn on that. That was straight to the point. Okay, let's hit Aquarius. Aquarius, this is hitting your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So you have soul connections that are activating. You may have a current relationship or partnership that you're currently in. And you need to ask yourself, are you in alignment with it? Is that relationship or partnership in alignment with who you are becoming? It's kind of not the time to rethink. Well, I should say, maybe it is a time to rethink what direction you are taking. And maybe time to separate, speak up, or create some healthy boundaries that align more with who you are now and not who you were 5 years ago. What can Aquarius rising, Aquarius sun expect for the 8-8 portal? Okay. So, most Aquarius risings I know, even some Aquarius suns, have a hard time with showing emotions. But here I got the Ace of Swords, so there's some mental clarity that's coming in for you with this 8-8 portal. And I got the 5 of Cups that came in right behind it. So instead of being in the energy of looking at everything that's not working, you are now taking the cloak off and you're looking at the things that are working. You have that mental clarity that has come to you. And you are sitting in that King of Cups energy. You're allowing yourself to be emotionally vulnerable and open. And you're speaking up and saying your truth confidently. You're letting your heart spill over. You're letting your heart spill over. And you're realizing the real strength is not physical strength, but emotional maturity and vulnerability. And you're allowing yourself to be in that energy. Good job, Aquarius, because I know some of y'all be having a struggle when it comes to sharing your emotions or being emotional. So that's beautiful. All right. Last sign, we got Pisces here. This is 6th house, realignment in your daily routine is here, a revamp. It's time for you to establish some healthier habits around eating, exercising, your mental health, as well as your overall wellness. You got to recognize your body is your altar. Treat it how it is. It's sacred. I'm seeing somebody putting down something that they are smoking. So maybe somebody is deciding that they're no longer willing to partake in different activities. And then the song that's playing is by Siren, and it's called Sobers. And maybe somebody is deciding not to drink anymore. All right, I love that. I absolutely love that. Alright, what can Pisces rising expect with this 8-8 portal? I mean, I don't hate on anybody who does smoke or drink, but I think it's always best when you can receive clarity and navigate and move through life without those type of distractions, you know? Nothing wrong with doing it, as recreational. But when you have to do it every day, it might becoming a problem. Okay. What can Pisces rising expect? Okay, I'm going to take that because it's right there. So, you've been sitting in that moon energy for the past few months, and now you are moving into that 9 of Cups energy. You're no longer conflicted. You're restoring balance to your life. And this usually represents some type of fighting with other people, but I feel like it's been fighting with yourself. You are freeing yourself from that internal battle and restoring balance. And you stepping into that Three of Cups energy. So now you are allowing yourself to, this is something you've been thinking about since the fall time. And now you're taking action. Boots on the ground is playing. So now you're taking action for it. Action instead of just sitting on it. You're eating better, hydrating, exercising. You know, exercise doesn't have to look, like regular exercise or going to the gym. It could be dancing. It could be walking. But you're taking a chance on yourself. Being confident. No longer allowing insecurities to hold you back. You're allowing yourself to be free. Free from old beliefs. All right. I love that Pisces rising and Pisces sun. I absolutely love that. So, through this AA portal overall, you can expect, with the energy of the Cazimi, as well as all the other transits that are going on right now, expect clear communication, downloads related to self-expression, inspiration. Make sure that you manifest, but make sure that you are very, very, very detailed with your manifestations. You are Mercury ruled. Write it down. If you are ruled by water, put your manifestations in some water. If you are ruled by fire, burn them and bury them. Well, burn them. If you are ruled by earth, burn them and bury them into the ground. This is a time to manifest anything and everything that you want. Combined with this energy, this is a powerful time to just speak your truth, speak from your heart, journal, set your intentions, meditate and receive all the intuitive messages and downloads, share your gifts, have important conversations. Just allow yourself to be open to all the abundance that the universe has to offer you. Okay, and with that being said, I hope you follow, like, subscribe. I hope you come back. There's more to come. Peace, love, and blessings.